Today, I'd like to take you on a voyage of how we cultivated relationships between our company, Esri, and other partners to grow our business by over 300% and be elevated to the only Esri Gold partner based in Louisiana. ES2 is a Hispanic-owned firm and has been an Esri business partner for the past 11 years. And although we are highly capable, being a small company sometimes has its challenges. In the past, we struggled to win engagements with larger customers. However, as Kelly said, on this very stage in 2019, everything changed. Jack lowered a lifeboat and told us we are better together. So today I'm going to tell you how we charted a new course to go after the maritime ports market in our region, together. But why did we choose ports? Well, first of all, they're in our backyard. We are located within 90 miles of all 5 ports that make up the Lower Mississippi River Deep Draft Ports Complex. This complex is a powerhouse in international trade and the nation's busiest port system. Secondly, there was opportunity. The federal government has invested over $20 billion in the U.S. port infrastructure. However, these ports have limited resources in which to solve their complex challenges, and historically they have been slow to adopt technology. So we made a business decision to focus on the ports market in our region. But we didn't do this alone. We formed a team to go after this business together. We partnered with the Esri accounts team to sell GIS deeper and wider into the ports to deliver enterprise business-focused systems. And then we partnered with other companies such as NV5 and Mythos AI to augment our staff. That way we could focus on what we do best, being a maritime port subject matter expert specializing in real-time systems integration. A key example of this collaboration is with the Plaquemines Port. This port is a vital maritime hub and serves as a major U.S. gateway for international trade and commerce. Their jurisdiction covers over 100 miles of deep draft river navigation, and this makes it especially challenging to provide domain awareness as they cannot physically send people to manage this large area. Enterprise GIS and real-time data were the obvious answers. So we teamed with Esri to develop a strategy to help Plaquemines Port. We worked with NV5 to install and manage their ArcGIS environment. And within their GIS, we delivered enterprise business-focused systems to support their operations. This first example is to provide domain awareness of over 100 river miles. We developed this common operating picture to visualize the real-time vessel tracking information. The real-time vessel tracking information became a key operational data set for the port's GIS. However, this local AIS system was designed for navigation and not to be integrated into a GIS. We solved this issue by ingesting the raw AIS feed into ArcGIS GeoEvent server and then worked with NV5 to dynamically visualize this information. This dashboard is important as it provides situational awareness for all port personnel anywhere through an easily accessible web and mobile device.
Next was the port's tariff reporting dashboard, which is used to validate cost recovery from harbor and tariff fees. We spatially enabled the port's accounting system to capture information on vessels that are docked or anchored within the port's jurisdiction for more than 24 hours. Prior to these enhancements, the process was basically an honor system, with vessels allowed to self-report. This probably caused a loss of revenue for the Port of Plaquemines. Our solution uses that real-time ship information feed that Andrew spoke about a moment ago, and we record data on vessels that are required to pay tariffs. Over time, this dashboard, it presented some interesting patterns related to tariff accumulations. And clearly, this bar chart shows that some anchorages are utilized less frequently than others. So that raises a question, why is that? Well, as it turns out, some anchorage areas are more susceptible to shoaling, and the water is too shallow for deep draft vessels to anchor in. These findings brought us to begin developing a third system, and we're currently working on this with our partner, Mythos AI. The bathymetry survey dashboard helps us understand the dynamic movement of river sediment in the Mississippi, because at high water levels, the river can experience upwards to 8 feet of sedimentation change in a 24-hour period. Traditional bathymetry survey data, by the time it's collected and processed, it's already outdated and inaccurate. This can affect navigation safety and also lead to economic inefficiencies. Let me give you some perspective on this. In 2023, the United States faced a $2 to $3 billion loss by GDP in agriculture exports. And this was because of water depth-related disruptions in the lower Mississippi River. Our partner, Mythos AI, has developed Archie, the world's first autonomous hydrographic surveying vessel built for ports. And because their charting and mapping uses the ArcGIS Maps SDK, the outputs can be pulled directly into ArcGIS.
We've integrated the bathymetry data into an Experience Builder application. This allows us to view the data in several different ways. Three-dimensionally, we can view the river bottom. Cutting a cross-section down the river allows us to view elevation change, as well as see each individual sand wave, demonstrating the dynamic flow of the Mississippi River. We can also interactively calculate dredging volume, which gives us a cost estimate and speeds up the decision-making process. In seconds, we see to reach target depths in this area, 6.1 million cubic yards of material will need to be removed, with a cost estimate between $18 and $24 million. This information drives action. Now, any vessel within the port area can be confident on river depths and plan cargo loads accurately, ultimately leading to increased revenue for the ports.
These key enterprise business-focused systems of the Ports GIS are just the beginning. It would not have been possible without successful partnership and collaboration. We as ES2 came in as industry subject matter experts. We partnered with Esri to develop a plan to deploy enterprise GIS, and then we worked with many of you to provide additional expertise and augment our staff. By doing this was the fundamental change that allowed our business to grow by over 300%. And the result, GIS is currently being deployed in 4 of the 5 deepwater ports, and hopefully soon number 5. We are connecting these ports to other agencies and organizations through GIS, which ultimately leads to increased operational efficiency and economic growth. So, Jack was right, we are better together. Thank you.